Hey everybody, welcome back.
Hey, so I really, man, you're just gonna blow money every time that we. All right.
You know, screw it.
Oh no, you're thinking about it.
I mean, I got all these healing items. I have more in my box. I only have 16k. I can make that back.
Do you have a sacrifice stone for like
In the
accessory?
box, I believe.
Uh.
Let's see.
Oh wait, no, you do. You have two.
Yeah, I could put one on if I want. So near
That'd
the end,
be
I may.
yeah, like switch them out for an accessory or something.
Yeah, but
Or
I
you can
don't
switch out the
actually have.
socks. You can switch out the socks probably,
Mm-hmm.
because what use is it going to be to make money walking when you're about to make over 100 million beating a guy up?
Fair, but again, considering how he works, it's not wise to put it on immediately. Like, it's wise to put it on when you're about to die, but
All right, but
it's.
you do you. You do you.
Yeah, let me see. I was not expecting to start the video this way. Hello, everybody.
Well, well, I mean, nobody ever expects a Mr. Shakedown. He's like the Spanish Inquisition, except he steals your money instead of tortures.
Hmm. Okay, so I'll switch to that
Instead of
because I can do that.
poking you with stuffed pillows.
Yep, let's see. Two, three, two, two. Okay, so security wallet's better than the belt. And I have that equipped. And let me see. Slugger's probably a little stronger. No, actually, maybe better to fight him in Thug.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah,
And like
it's
keep a
probably.
weapon on hand. And keep a weapon on hand to like use some stronger heat moves on him.
Okay. Well, I was not prepared for this, but let's just do it.
Nobody prepares for Mr. Shakedown. Mr. Shakedown prepares for you.
Mostly by training on mountains and fighting sharks in the ocean.
Or by just getting drunk at cabaret clubs.
That too.
Just give me. You care about your city. Just give me your money.
Yeah.
You give me money, I spend it at restaurants, and the local businesses get a boost. Don't be stingy. Contribute to improving the local economy with my help, of course.
Okay, I actually
Nice try.
really like that.
Is that a no? I don't mind beating you up then. I can use some exercise to burn the calories after all that food. Bro, do you even need to burn those calories? You probably burn, like, the time it takes to... I don't know. Oh!
Did you not realize the crowbar actually counts as a tonfa?
Well, I mean, I knew that, but I never
Oof.
saw that heat move with it. God damn! Like, with a regular tonfa, I could see, like, that being a regular
Oof.
old
I did
devastating...
not see him going.
Heal!
I did not see him go for that third pass.
Why aren't you gaining heat back?
Say what?
You aren't gaining heat back.
That's
You didn't gain any heat when you attacked with the crowbar, and you're not gaining heat from a stamina royale.
that actually is really interesting.
Check on your equipment.
Is that what this?
You have the calming towel. The calming towel keeps you from having heat.
Really? Is that how it stays calm?
Yes.
Oh, I thought like calm was like your first heat bar. Once you're at first heat, you stayed calm.
No.
Yeah, I should
it means
probably
you don't gain heat.
oh.
Take that off.
Yeah, no, that was actually a horrible thing to have on right now.
I didn't catch that before you started because we were trying to. I don't know. Point is, yeah, do. Listen, this game relies on your heat moves. Do not ever equip that unless you go for a challenge run.
Okay, I didn't know what it did, but that makes sense now. Okay, I'll wait till I take one more hit, and then I'm gonna heal up and get some heat. Oh crap. Okay, I guess I'm.
So that heal. So about that heals though.
Yeah, I guess I'm taking a heals.
Oh man. That could not have gone any worse. I don't know. Could that have gone worse?
Probably.
I know, you're trying to spam. It's... There you go.
That's all I wanted to do.
If you... Imagine just being able to smack a dude with a crowbar around like that.
I wish. I will say one thing. The regular attack definitely... wow, I really tried to dodge that. Okay, heal.
You just fucking lariat. He just Zangief lariated you. I love when Kiryu and Majima can get ragdolled like that. It never stops being funny to me. I love ragdoll physics in video games.
Me too.
Okay, yeah. That's a dead person. That's the flaw in having a crowbar be considered a tonfa. If you have that heat move set, like, come on. There's a reason why the crowbar is an iconic weapon of Gordon Freeman, the PC gaming's most iconic killer.
Alright, let's see what other equipment I have. Spicy knife is always pretty good. 220 versus... my bat's always pretty decent.
And I'm guessing you don't have any heat moves with a sword.
I probably do, but the heat knife actually lights people on fire, which may be a little more effective against a shakedown.
Yeah, that's true. What other effective methods are there to being able to beat down a shakedown than to burn them on fire?
I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, wait, no.
You don't want it. No. Unless you want to get your ass beat, you do not fight a shakedown in Breaker.
No. Okay, we got that. Now,
And remember, it's down on the D-pad. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, this heat move is like... It's funny to me because if you ever have a like a Chinese sword, like a Dao, or the Dao, I think is how you pronounce it. It's the same heat move animation as the knife. So you just Majima kicks the blade into his abdomen, and you just see half of the sword sticking out, and you're like, that person's dead.
Most likely.
Like, that is a dead person right there. These people just witnessed a murder.
And they're cheering.
Majima has become Russell Crowe. Was it Russell Crowe that was in The Gladiator?
I do not remember.
I think it was. Was it? Oh God, I remember when I first saw a clip of that in high
you're
school.
the one who's not,
I'm not
playing a game. You could look this up with the Google.
I'm doing that now. Let's see, Gladiator. I hate fat thumbing my keyboard so much because it just means when I try to spell Gladiator, it comes out as Gladiatot. Music. No, I don't care about the music. Yep, it's Russell Crowe. The only flaw that I see in this guy's fashion sense is the camo pants. I don't think red goes well with the camo pants.
I disagree, actually. Red and green are complementary colors on the color wheel.
But that's not the kind of green I'd picture with red.
I mean, fair. It's very contrasting, but that's not always...
Oh, no, that's more... Actually, that's more of a brown. That's more like a desert camo.
Yeah. Like, I think it works pretty well.
Not as bad as... for me, it's not as bad as this guy I encountered in Kiwami 2. So,
that was me getting lucky.
So, in the... Alright, I'm gonna voice this real quick.
Okay.
Oh, man, you're good. No one's been able to keep up with me like this before. You're nothing to laugh at either. You're wasting your talent doing crap like this. It's time you found yourself something better to do. Nah, I can't give up. Oh? Now you're getting all serious? It's nothing. Leave me alone. Ah, forget it. I'm going home. I'll be back for your money again, though.
I do like that he singles you out. He's like, man.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, it's like, what's better than trying to shake down people that has chump change? Shake down the one guy who seems to have his pockets constantly loaded.
Pretty much.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Yep. So I am actually trying to do a side quest right now. I'm seeing if I can remember which telephone I have to take it to. I think it's the one by the outdoor mall. So I'm going to head there. Unless it tells me. I'm going to check it real quick.
It should be in sub-stories.
It is not. It's, maybe adventure? Let's see. No.
No, it would have to be in sub-stories if it's a side quest.
It's not, actually. It's sub-story here, yeah, and then it's not postcard rookie, it's, where is it? Mystery caller,
Yep.
Fukucho. Phone booth on Safukucho. Told me to get him a 9mm pistol. Okay, yeah, I wanted to do this one. So where's Safukucho?
Fukucho is
okay,
yeah.
There it is, west.
So check the phone booths that are just kind of along Shofukucho.
Okay, Shofukucho must have been the one right in the middle of the street.
So, oh God, what was I about to say?
Heck if I know. Something about Russell Crowe in movies.
I hate memory.
Memory is a difficult thing.
Oh, it was about fashion sense that I saw in Kiwami 2. So
yes.
There was this. So as I've likely mentioned before about the Majima construction side quest thing that you get to do. There is this character that pops up who has the worst, well, the second worst suit jacket I've ever seen in a video game ever. Like ever. What the fuck? Why? I think that dude's just... Okay, we'll just go try some of the other phone booths before coming back here.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and take the item out, I guess.
Oh, I thought you already took it out.
Well,
okay.
See, I got it in here.
Take it out, see what happens. But, yeah, this guy essentially has a suit, has like a purple shirt and I think like gray or white pants. Not too unusual. Flashy, but not too unusual.
Yeah.
And he decides to sport a suit jacket that is like a gray camo color. And here I sit being like, your colleague has better fashion sense than you do. Like, I don't know what compels you to think, yes, I will wake up in the morning and I will do a gray suit jacket that's camo pattern.
Yeah. I remember back in the early aughts, we called that camouflage.
Yeah. I mean, the worst suit I've ever encountered is still the Mars Club manager with all the polka dots, but that guy definitely was a second place worst suit of all time I've ever seen. So yeah, that was some fashion choices in the Yakuza games are interesting.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure they're kind of based on fact. Okay, there we go.
Some people really, really, really do want to make sure that they are loud about their fashion, but sometimes being loud doesn't mean you're good. Because look at Majima, he's loud enough without being obnoxious or barf-inducing.
Yeah.
Really? Just leave a gun in the phone? How the fuck? How do you see me? All of the textures around me are unrendered.
Hmm.
Okay. Wait. What? Target is a fake. Yeah, that is a fake name. I don't think there'd be any person named Simone at this time.
Simon.
Oh, right, because if it was Simone, there'd be an E at the end.
Simon says, "Bring me a Chinese broadsword."
Oh, I just realized the pun with that.
Yep. I had to point it out to you because I could tell you didn't understand.
Which is ironic because between the two of us, I'm a Dragon Quest fan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Like that, like it just... Okay, so, I have this weird, I guess, thing where it takes me a bit to actually understand puns. Or not understand, but for a pun to dawn on me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or like a super, like, obvious joke. Like, obscure jokes or jokes that are, I don't know. One example that I can remember is with my tabletop group that I meet with. We haven't done many sessions of this game in particular, but we played this game called Lancer, which is a tabletop game where you are essentially a freelance mech pilot. And you're given the option to have like a call tag to do for your thing, or do for your character. And I decided to go with like, oh, I'll be Blue Strider because I was going for a super speedy mech build.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just make a fast mech. That sounds fun, and it is fun. It actually is a very fun system. I recommend people try it out. It's also a pretty recent game.
Yeah.
But the other players were like pointing out to me, or not pointing out, but they were saying BS for short, and I was like, all right, let's do this. And they were like kind of looking at each other, and I was just like, what? And then I remembered BS, and then it dawned on me. I was like, oh god. And they thought I came up with Blue Strider BS stuff on my own, and I was like, no, I'm just that stupid. Like, I made that name without even thinking about that.
Yep.
And then there was that one time where I wasn't playing along with Amanda on her spiel about how armadillos aren't real.
Yeah. I mean,
because I didn't understand what the fuck was happening.
I will admit, she plays that so straight, though, I sometimes believe myself that she does not believe armadillos exist. Like, I literally believe this woman does not know that an armadillo is a real thing.
Like, does she play it off on a... Like,
no, she does it completely unironically sometimes. Like, I literally think this woman does not believe armadillos are a real thing. Like, I've caught an armadillo, and she still does not... Like, she wasn't there. I couldn't show her the armadillo, so you must be, you know, making up this story about essentially catching a dragon.
There is footage of armadillos that exist. Pictures. It is a real animal.
Great
and yet
CGI. Great CGI. That's all it is. Like,
yes,
she literally believes, I think, they are like jackalopes.
And this person is Jordan's fiance.
Yep. I mean, we all got quirks. She just doesn't believe in armadillos.
Yeah, and I sometimes can't get puns.
Yeah, like...
Or... Oh! Another one was, my dad and I were coming up with, like, script ideas for skit comedy, because, like... we used to watch Saturday Night Live a bunch, and there was this character called Stefan that was really funny, played by Bill Hader.
Mm-hmm.
And we came up with this idea of Klezmer West. And I had been making that joke with my dad a long time as sort of an in-joke between the two of us. And then as per like a few, I think it was last year or the year before that, where I was just like, wait a minute. And I was like, hey, Dad, is Klezmer West a joke on Kanye West? And he's like, yeah, I thought you knew that. And I was like, oh.
Oh, dude, that is funny. That is actually
Like,
pretty funny.
I was so embarrassed.
Damn.
Like, I just felt the wash over my face. I was like, I've been just making that joke and I didn't even know the meaning.
Damn, dude.
Like, that
Damn, dude.
like that was the moment of steel is heavier than feathers thing.
Wow.
Do you know about that? Do you know about that one?
No, can't say I actually do. I'm just impressed.
Impressed with my inability to sometimes get puns.
Yeah.
Well, the steel is heavier than feathers thing is that I think there were some content creators, and I believe this was scripted, and if it was, and the person did a good job in acting it because he actually looked like he was gonna have a brain hemorrhage from the thinking. But it's this guy who is being asked a question of a kilogram of steel versus a kilogram of feathers, which one's heavier? And he says, oh, a kilogram of steel, that's heavier. And then his friends start pointing out to him like, no, they're both a kilogram. Like, it doesn't matter. They'll both be even. But he's like, no, steel's heavier than feathers. And then they actually bring out a scale to have a kilogram of steel and this giant kilogram of feathers weighed next to each other, and they're perfectly balanced. And they're like, see, they're evened out. But you look at the guy's face, and he looks like his world is shattering. Like, it looks like a kid learning that every single fantasy ever had just died in front of him and then some.
Oof.
And he's just whispering to himself, but steel is heavier than feathers. Just look absolutely crushed and confused.
I mean, on its own, yes. But damn, that really is kind of sad.
It's just like it's funny, but you also, but again, I don't know if it was likely scripted. Also,
Yeah.
arguing couple outside of the crab place. I know that's a pretty fun side
Yeah,
quest.
where's the crab place?
It's literally right next to you. No.
Oh. See, I wanted us to do something like this tonight, since I got to get a guy who's gonna get me a broadsword. Let's do this.
Yeah. And on top of that, this is a cute quest. You can voice the dude here.
Ah, so close, but still wrong. You need to use your imagination on that one.
Oh, don't gloat. Can't we just drop it?
But...
What's all the ruckus about? You kids are being awful loud in front of the shop. It's bad for business.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So, spill it. What's got you two flying off the handle?
It's this.
Some picture you drew out of squares that has you worked up? What the hell?
It's not a drawing. It's a crossword puzzle.
A crossword puzzle?
Yes. It's a puzzle with square grids in which you write answers to clues. Each letter of the answer has to fit in a designated square in order to solve the clue. With this puzzle, once the grids are completely filled, several letters are taken from specific grids and used to form one word or phrase at the end.
How about that? That's what's hip and happening these days? It does sound kind of fun. They usually are, but the puzzle Kokun made is too hard. I'm over it. Kokun?
Oh, that'd be me. I'm Kosaku. This is my girlfriend, Shizuku.
Hello, nice to meet you. So you two make puzzles and get each other to solve them? You must really like these things.
Yeah, that's true. But...
Hmm? Oh, blah, I'm over it. I don't want to work on this stupid puzzle anymore. I'm happy you made this for me, but can I give up?
No! Absolutely not!
Huh? Why?
Because... you just can't quit. I'll help guide you to the answers. We'll solve it together.
Oh, you're sucking all the fun right out of this by being so intense, Kokun. I don't want to do it.
Oh, no. You have to. Please.
I said I don't want to anymore. Sorry to intrude. Having fun solving puzzles and fighting about it or whatever. Or have fun solving puzzles and fighting about it or whatever. Just keep it down, will ya?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Excuse me. May I have your name?
I'm Majima.
Majima-san, I have a huge favor to ask. May I have a moment?
Say what? So what do you think Kosaku's trying to do?
He's trying to propose to her through the puzzle.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa,
No,
so when you solve your puzzle, it becomes your proposal to Shizuku-chan? That's some real creative shit.
Shh! Majima-san, keep your voice down.
Oops, sorry. Sorry. Just trying to say it's real clever. Romantic too, I guess.
Thank you. But I didn't count on her being so stubborn that she can't solve a single clue.
Ouch. That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's where you come in, Majima-san. Can you help Shizuku-chan solve the puzzle?
Huh? Help her solve it? Why do I gotta do that?
If I keep hounding her, she'll totally blow her lid and tear it up or something. Please, my whole future's riding on this. Can you help Shizuku-chan with the puzzle so we can get to my proposal?
Alright, sure, I'll help you.
You will. You're my hero.
Okay, let me get this straight. All I gotta do is help the girl solve the puzzle and you're golden, right?
Yeah. If the puzzle's questions are properly solved, my proposal will ultimately emerge. I need your help to make sure she gets it right.
I get it. A proposal's a pretty big thing, ain't it? I'll pitch a hit for you.
Thank you. Let's move it inside. Yeah, that is a big crab. I'm surprised I hadn't noticed it until now.
It's literally on the side of a building.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed it until now.
Kokun, you made this crossword puzzle way too hard. Can't we do something else?
Don't be so quick to give up. When you solve the puzzle, I'll treat you to the best crab they've got.
I mean, if you have snow crab,
Yeah.
that stuff's good. Or Arctic crab.
Yeah.
I just wish crab wasn't so damn messy.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but you're right, it can be.
Like a wordsmith at a crossword forge. Oh, really? That would be so helpful. Kokun's been obsessed with this crossword thing. It's so weird. Can't say I blame him. He's got his whole future riding on this. Huh?
Let's get the puzzle started. Let's solve. One down.
Okay. So, what's one down? What's the clue? Let me see. One down. A dish made by boiling and crushing potatoes and often served with gravy is called blank potatoes. The blank is where the answer goes. Back it up. What the hell is gravy? Pause. Pause.
I mean, fair. Fair. He's Japanese.
Yes, I thought, like, here's the thing. I literally just had the same reaction you did, but I was left more speechless. I was like, huh? I actually nearly had to put my controller down.
Yeah, because it makes sense he's Japanese, and at this point, like, American foods and such wouldn't have been very big over there, so they might not actually know what gravy is, but also...
Well, there is...
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know when hambagu became a thing there, and for anybody that doesn't know what I just said, hambagu is essentially like a hamburger patty left on its own, and it's sometimes covered in steak. Or not steak,
Gravy.
Like gravy sauce.
I mean,
And
we
sometimes,
call that roadkill
like,
here, so yeah.
I'm confident if somebody from Japan heard you say that, they would actually gag.
I mean, maybe, but they could also maybe see the humor in it. It's ground up meat with sauce on top of it, dribbling over a plate, sometimes served with melted cheese. It's roadkill. It's delicious.
Maybe a bit of onions.
Oh, yeah,
and,
definitely onions. There are usually onions.
And mushrooms.
Yes, definitely.
But
Gotta have the mushroom.
Majima doesn't know what gravy is.
I mean, it makes sense, considering the time period the game's taking place in. Like, some people would,
I know. It's just, you never hear anybody say out loud, what the hell is gravy?
I agree with you.
Hear that.
I completely agree with you. That is very, very odd.
And both of us are born and raised Texan. Gravy's practically our blood.
It really is.
It's a Western sauce made from juices of cooked meat. You know, the brown sauce they often serve with steaks and meat when it's served Western style. Oh, that stuff. You really know your way around food, Shizuku-chan. Yes, but a boiled and crushed potato dish that goes well with gravy? I can't picture it. Were mashed potatoes not a thing?
I mean, it could be.
From the number of squares, it looks like
mashed.
It's mashed. Long. It's mashed easily. Like, well, we're American, of course we know mashed potatoes. We were served that shit every Wednesday in school cafeterias.
Though I would understand, like, if you were Japanese trying to solve this right now, why you might even say mushed potatoes, because I've actually heard mashed potatoes called mushed before. Like,
they are wrong.
Yeah,
those people are wrong.
They are, but like as a dialectical thing, I know it happens.
They're wrong, though.
They are. It's mashed.
Oh, that sounds right. It's creamy, mushy potatoes you get with steak. Majima-san, you're so fabulous. Yes, I guess it has to be the answer. The only places that serve mushed potatoes are those ones that can't spell. Why didn't I know that? That's what you're hoping for?
Yeah, let's see.
Non-verbal communication. I love it.
Hey, there's moments, like, I've had moments with dudes like that. Like, it happens. You get the look and you know.
I think it's safe to fill the squares then, Shizuku-chan. From square one down, mashed. Like, have you seen some English menus in Japan? They're pretty funny to look at.
They are hilarious.
They are funny. I wrote it down. Alright, next clue. The next clue is, what is the most popular snack food served at movie theaters? Kokun even left a note saying we shared some at a movie the last we saw.
Probably popcorn.
I ain't been to a theater in ages, so I don't really know what's popular. Some kind of... I didn't read that. But if you shared some with your last flick, remember what you saw? I remember Kokun buying some stuff at the counter. What was all that? They asked him what size he wanted, and then... Oh? Becomes in different sizes then?
Grids?
Seven grids, 7 squares.
I was like, is it like a platter thing? Is this like a Japanese snack they don't serve here in the States?
Well, I mean, to be fair, Jordan, would you ever reject a possible platter meal to have when watching a movie?
I mean, hell no. But also, I was thinking, like, okay, like, in Japan, would they, like, serve 7 hot dogs in a grid? That would be interesting.
Would you reject those?
No, I would not.
Ain't it popcorn? It's just like, I guess this couple doesn't go out to theaters very often. And I mean, in all honesty, knowing how expensive popcorn is compared to your movie tickets, I don't blame them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how they actually make their money, not the tickets.
Yeah, they don't make the money on the tickets. They just do it via the snacks and stuff because people are like, no, it's part of the experience. We need a Coke and popcorn. Yeah. Right. Get that extra butter and lard on there. Really feel the fat come on you.
Yeah. I need to clog my arteries and then have it all flow out of me with no resistance.
have you heard that apparently some movie theaters in America like have lard as a dispenser for your popcorn?
What?
Yeah, that is a thing. Some movie theaters, and I think it was one in Nevada, that had a dispenser for popcorn that dispensed lard. Also, you should imagine what knowing it's a high-tech phone thing.
I would have said shoulder phone since it's always on a shoulder, but you think it's high tech?
Well, a phone carrying strap that can be taken anywhere is called a blank phone.
Shoulder phone. Or,
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, shoulder. That's it.
Yeah, it's always on a shoulder.
But yeah, how do you feel about that, Jordan? The fact that somebody has thought, yes, lard on popcorn.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Is that sad to say?
Yeah, yeah.
I've lived in Texas my whole life. I'm surprised I don't see it at every Cinemark.
Yeah? Well, I think they'd be sued by the by like health inspectors and services.
Not
and
necessarily. It's not like lard's an illegal product to cook with. If you can keep it sanitary so no one's messing with the lard necessarily, and there's a dispensing place to do it, then go ham.
I guess, but still, it's one of those things where you feel like you need to do a double take on. Like I would refuse lard on my popcorn out of sheer principle. Okay, this last one actually had me stumped for a second.
Okay.
So the opposite is sauce face. Must mean that it's got something to do with the flavor of a condiment, right?
Or something you put a condiment on.
If a sauce face describes a face that is rugged and foreign, then this would be softer.
Potato face?
A term used to describe the face of a plain Japanese guy, and it's two words followed by face. The opposite is sauce face, so the two words are... What is the most common sauce you typically see in places around Asia?
Soy sauce? I mean... Yeah, soy sauce, I guess. But you know the answer. I mean, I wouldn't think that...
Is soy sauce your final answer?
Honestly, my final answer would have been miso soup, but now you got me convinced it's soy sauce.
You are the $1 million winner.
For miso soup or soy sauce?
Soy sauce.
Cool.
And it's soy sauce? Soy sauce is definitely less rich and thick, like barbecue sauce, for example. So since it's a softer sauce, it's described of a more generic term. I've never heard this. I mean,
I've never seen it come up in any drama or anime I've ever seen, so
yeah.
It may be a kind of a dated term or more of an in term used in casual conversation, but not really brought up in production.
Yeah. Shizuka-chan, gotta write that down. Soy sauce, okay? Let's see. That it for the clues? Yes, it's done! Are you reading, or are you not gonna...
Oh! Sorry. I was just reading, and I forgot we were actually voicing for a second.
Yes, I was like, why are you smashing through these so quick?
Yeah, I'm just reading. I was like, oh... Just... Sorry, I'm in the moment.
He said... Alright, let's see. It says, let's blank. I guess the blank is the word you get from the letters circled on the puzzles, so it's 5 letters. For mashed, I get the letters M and A. From popcorn, I get the letter R. From shoulder, I get another R. And from soy sauce, it's the letter Y.
Okay, now just write those letters in the blanks and read the whole thing out loud.
Let's marry. Kokun, what is this?
That's how I feel about you. I've been wanting to say those words for a long time now, but I could never work up the courage. I thought maybe putting them in a crossword puzzle would help me, and that's why I was so adamant about you solving this one. But I made it too hard. Sorry.
Kokun.
So, what you read there is how I feel about you, Shizuka-chan. Do you have an answer?
Not until you say it.
Huh?
Kokun, I want you to look me in the eyes and ask.
Sorry. Shizuka-chan, will you marry me?
Yes.
Really? You will? Sweet! I am not yelling right now, even though I know I should totally be yelling. People are asleep
How
in
hard
this
was
house.
that? I wish you would have just said it instead of putting me through this, you idiot.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd have so much trouble solving it.
I did it on purpose, you know. I wanted you to say it. Like, she literally was just like...
What?
Girl boss it. She wanted to girl boss him into saying it. Congrats, Kosako and Shizuku.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that really was sweet. I'm glad to end the episode on this note. Like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah,
That's
it was a cute
adorable.
one.
Yeah, I love stuff like this. Like, oh.
But it's gonna be ruined in a second.
Fuck. Why?
Just wait. Let's keep reading, just wait.
Okay.
You got pearls.
I do like pearls. Okay.
Right through the crossword like a champ. Validated. Anyone could have breezed through that. Come up with something more challenging next time, will ya?
Oh, I don't think there'll be another one. My crossword puzzle making days are over. From now on, if I need to convey my feelings, I'll say it in my own words.
Kokun. You're sappier than a tree, Kokun. But good for you.
We'll be going now. Thank you, Majima-san.
Thank you so much. We're going to be happy together. Yep, no doubt. I bet those two would have ended up together no matter what I did. But he's right. If you want to say something, you gotta say it on your own words. Your own words are what get you through life's toughest spots, even when you gotta cross words. High five, brain.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Don't tell me you thought that would ruin it. Oh, I love it.
Like, I hated that so much. Like, I put my controller down and had my head in my hands like, oh, he did not just think that to himself, did he?
Oh, high five, brain. High five, yes.
Like, fuck. Like, I actually I took a minute to be like, oh, man, Majima, you're cooler than that.
Hey, Majima's a bit of a character. I could see him liking puns.
Oh. But yeah, that is one of the more wholesome quests you can encounter in this game.
All right.
And I'm glad we found it to do it on the episode.
Yeah, no, that's great, and that's part of why before we finish this game, I totally want to do some side quests because there's really good side quests.
There really are. I mean, hell, you didn't even. I'm still disappointed that we didn't get to do the Yankee one on camera.
Yankee. I'm trying to remember.
The Yokomichi Silvers.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Here, you son. My stage name is Sleazy, but I have no luck with the ladies. Never even seen a boob.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, actually, you probably wouldn't remember. Do you remember what you suggested to the Yokomichi guys?
I remember some of it.
Do you remember telling the quiet guy to stay quiet?
Yes, I did.
That's my favorite part of that whole thing, where it's like, holy shit, Bad Boy Aku's so cool, he doesn't obey any rules, not even his own.
Yeah, he does not give a crap.
Oh, good.
Oh. I didn't know there was another side quest with these two. I was just seeing if he cut up one of my fish.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Or was it just a... No, you just got him in trouble with his wife.
I don't know. 1 second.
No, you got him in trouble with his wife.
Okay. Okay. Because if that would have started something, like maybe you should try something else, and then like I got to bring him the fish I can't give to the other girl. That would be kind of cool.
It would.
Yeah, because he is technically running a food shop. You would think that'd be a thing.
That would.
Well.
I'd imagine so.
Well, we're gonna call it here, and we'll be back. Bye.
And don't cross words.
Always cross words.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Open Couch Gaming for more video game antics.